The tennis world had just witnessed history. A 21-year-old from the Philippines had dismantled world number 3 Jessica Pegula to win her first WTA Tour title. She had climbed to a career-high ranking of world number 20. She had become the first Filipino, male or female, to win a WTA singles title. But the celebrations didn't end in Washington. Even before she could catch her breath, Eala was on a plane heading north. The National Bank Open in Toronto was waiting, and the Eala Mania phenomenon was about to cross international borders. The moment her appearance was announced, a Wednesday night second-round match, seats sold out within 30 minutes. Tournament director Carl Hale called it unprecedented. "We've never seen a player ranked outside the top 5 have this type of effect," he said. In the last 20 years of the tournament in Toronto, only Serena Williams had produced a Wednesday night sellout. Even the legendary Big Three, Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, and Roger Federer, had not been able to sell out an opening session. Toronto had never seen anything like this, and Eala hadn't even stepped on the court yet. The arrival of Eala in Toronto was nothing short of a royal procession. She landed in Canada carrying the weight of her historic DC Open victory, a title run that featured victories over Olympic champion Zheng Qinwen, defending champion Leylah Fernandez, world number 10 Alina Svitolina, four-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, and world number 3 Jessica Pegula. Fresh off her championship run, Eala barely had time to process her triumph before shifting her focus to Toronto. The WTA 1000 event had already begun, and Eala was seeded 25th, receiving a first-round bye. Her opening match was scheduled for August 5th, giving her barely more than 24 hours between the conclusion of the Washington final and her second-round match in Toronto. But the grueling schedule didn't dampen the excitement. The Filipino community in Canada had mobilized. The Greater Toronto area is home to one of the world's largest Filipino diasporas, with over 250,000 individuals of Filipino descent, and they were ready to turn Toronto into Eala country. Even before Eala arrived, tournament organizers were forced to make a major decision. The demand for tickets was so intense that they had to move Eala's match from the Grandstand, which holds only 2,800 seats, to center court. As Hale explained, "Our Grandstand court is 2,800 seats. We can't put her on there because she probably sold upwards of 5,000 tickets." The tournament even added a special Filipino dish to its food offerings, chicken adobo, an idea that came from a Filipino-Canadian on Tennis Canada's staff. They had never done anything like this before in the tournament's history. The sold-out session in Toronto was just the latest chapter in the Eala Mania phenomenon that had swept the tennis world. At the Australian Open, Eala's first-round match had to be moved because fans overwhelmed the outside courts. Thousands of Filipinos traveled from across Australia, carrying flags and wearing custom jerseys just to catch a glimpse of their hero. Security had to turn people away. In Washington, tournament chairman Mark Ein had revealed just how massive Eala's impact has been. He said that virtually all of the ticketing requests before the tournament were about when Eala was playing. It wasn't an exaggeration. Now, in Toronto, the phenomenon had reached new heights. The National Bank Open, a tournament that had never seen a first-round session sell out on a weekday, was forced to turn fans away. Tournament director Carl Hale was stunned by the impact. "All the tournament directors are talking about it. Everybody in the industry is talking about it," he said. The comparison was remarkable. Eala's Wednesday night session sold out despite the fact that Canadian star Leylah Fernandez, whom Eala had defeated in Washington, was also scheduled to play that night. Yet Hale specifically credited Eala for the surge in sales. Jason Maglante, Tennis Canada's senior director of ticket sales, said the buzz was unlike anything he had ever seen. "Speaking to my family and friends in the community, people started asking me about her. Is she coming? Can I know a little bit more about her?" And these are people who don't even follow tennis, he said. When the tournament announced Eala would play, Maglante's phone blew up with messages. "We're pretty proud of anything that comes out of our country in the Philippines," he said. "The only thing I know of with this kind of hype among Filipinos in the sports realm would be the boxer Manny Pacquiao." Eala arrived in Toronto carrying the momentum of the biggest victory of her career. Her DC Open run had been nothing short of extraordinary. "What's it like? It's been an amazing 24 hours for me," So many emotions, so many things to process, Eala said in her first press conference since arriving in Toronto. My mind's just been going back and forth between focusing on the next match and, wow, did I really just do that? I've been told that it's going to be a full house tomorrow, so I'm really very excited to see and experience the atmosphere, Eala said. It's nice to see that the Filipino community is really showing up and they're enjoying tennis. Hopefully, it will help grow the sport as well. The tournament organizers had been planning for months. They reached out to Filipino community groups and the consulate to promote the event. They expected 8 out of 10 fans on center court to be of Filipino heritage. And Eala herself acknowledged the overwhelming support. It's definitely an honor to represent my country, and I'm super grateful for all the love and recognition I'm getting. In those specific moments when I'm living it, they do become quite overwhelming, especially when I'm experiencing these things for the first time, but all in a positive light, she said. But Eala remains focused on the task ahead. I'm playing another match tomorrow, so all my attention is going to be on that. I have a day to transition, and I have, I guess, all my life to celebrate my first WTA title. The excitement in Toronto wasn't just about singles. Eala had another surprise in store for her fans. She would be reuniting with Serena Williams in the doubles event. The duo received a wild card entry and were set to face Ludmila Samsonova and Miyu Kato in the round of 32. It was the reunion that fans had been waiting for. Eala and Williams had first partnered at the Bad Homburg Open, where they reached the quarterfinals. They were expected to play together in Washington, but Eala withdrew to focus on her singles campaign, a decision that paid off with her historic title win. With Venus, I'm really excited to be playing doubles with her again, Eala said. Every opportunity one gets to share the court with her is super cherished, of course, just because she's super good, and I think she's got a great mentality, and there's so much I can learn from her. The Dream Team reunion added another layer of excitement to Eala's Toronto debut. Fans would get to see her not just in singles, but alongside one of the greatest players in tennis history. Eala's arrival in Toronto was more than just a tennis story. It was a testament to the journey she had undertaken and the phenomenon she had become. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the biggest stages in the world. From a 13-year-old girl alone in Spain to a national hero celebrated by presidents and adored by millions. From being told she couldn't do it to becoming the first Filipino WTA champion. And now, she had achieved something that even the legendary Big Three could not. She had sold out a Wednesday night session at a WTA 1000 event in Toronto, a feat only Serena Williams had accomplished in the last 20 years. She's now 20 in the world. So she is really backing it up, and she's growing her fan base, said Carl Hale. The Eala Mania phenomenon had crossed borders. The Filipino diaspora had turned out in force. The demand for tickets was so high that organizers were forced to move her to center court. The legacy was being written. It's a first for me, so I'm learning how to handle it, Eala said. But I do understand that I'm playing another match tomorrow, so all my attention is going to be on that. And the tennis world was watching. Laban Lang. Always. And remember, on RallyVerse, we bring you the stories that define the sport, the drama, the arrivals, the moments that change everything. Stay tuned for more.